After yesterday's surprise DA move, we're joined by Cape Town Mayor and DA member Patricia De Lille, who also decided to join forces with Helen Zille a few years ago. Mayor, thank you very much for your time this morning. As one analyst pointed out to us yesterday, this has been the DA's modus operandi for a while. It cannibalizes other parties in the hope it'll be imbued with their strengths, whatever those may be. Is Mampila Ramphele the answer to the DA's whiteness woes?
No, I think it's absolute nonsense to talk about cannibalization, because what the coming together of the Independent Democrats and the DA has shown was that we were able to increase the vote, especially in the Western Cape and in other provinces. And that is part of an involvement of realignment of politics in our country. I think the significance here is that women has come together in our country who don't have the egos, but to put our country first and to say that we've got a duty to unite our people because our country is sliding down a slippery slope very fast. So I don't think it is true what you are saying, and people have choices to make. They can choose to join other political parties. Politics is voluntary. Nobody is forced to belong to any political party. And I think that is how we need to use these events to educate people about democracy. Democracy is also about choices.
Mr. Hill, the front pages of so many newspapers today depict the nuptials between the DA and Achang, more particularly Helen Zille and Mampila Ramphele. That was you once upon a time throwing your lot in with Zille, and many would say apart from your mayoral post, you've otherwise faded into obscurity in the DA.
I will say again, it's nonsense. People don't know what they are talking about. If they are members of the DA, then they will know all the internal processes and systems that has been followed. And the end result of it is that there are more things that unite us than divide us. Our country is in a serious crisis. We do not have a decent leaders leading this country. Our country is directionless. And when we come together to say that we want to save our country because we love our country, because we are women, we are pulled down. And that is wrong. Again, it is about democracy. And people can have their opinions. We all have opinions about each other. But what is wrong is when you use your opinion to judge me. And I don't use my opinion to judge you. That is wrong.
You were, face it though, a political firebrand who always led from the front, who was used to leading on your own. Since you were absorbed into the DA, don't you find Helen Zille's political personality has totally overshadowed yours, and your role as a struggle icon has perhaps been forgotten in the noise of Zille's politics?
Again, that is your opinion. It is completely wrong and it is nonsense. If you can see what I have achieved in government in the city of Cape Town by serving the people, by delivering services to the people, it is not about a position. I'm not interested in wanting to be having a position. I can lead my country in any position. So again, your opinion is wrong. It's based on anecdotal evidence. It's based on misinformation. And it's based on people just want to criticize for the sake of criticizing.
Thank you very much for your time this morning. Patricia De Lille, of course, the Cape Town Mayor.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com